My name is Gary Smith. I reside in Vallejo because I overhauled on a submarine at the Mare Island Naval Shipyard, and I am 70 years old. I was thinking about the Robert Frost poem where he writes a poem about the road less traveled. And so I was thinking, you know, Vallejo sometimes might be thought about as the road less traveled, although 80 goes right through the middle of us, people don't always stop. And we live in this place in California that is an hour and a half or 2 hours from the most marvelous things you could ever want. And I have this job as a part-time wine courier. I pick up wine from wineries all over the Napa, Sonoma, Healdsburg, Sebastopol, northern areas. And so I get to take a lot of roads less traveled because the wineries aren't necessarily on there. And here we are in California, and I'm seeing this color all over the place on these roads that are less traveled. And you know, if people don't take the opportunity to get to look at that color and appreciate what's out there, I think they miss out on a lot. I took a picture of just some shots over the vineyards, and you can see the grapes changing from green to the fall colors, because the grapes really put on a show of color on these roads less traveled that I get to go along. I woke up, and while I was waiting to go to work, I looked out of my front door, and here's this Vallejo contrast. You get the warm, sunny days, and every once in a while you wake up and there's that fog. And so I took a picture of the fog right through my redwood trees. It reminds me of the I like poetry. Carl Sandburg, Fog. Fog comes in on little cat feet. That's the whole poem. And it kind of reminded me of that, and just the warmth, the feel you get from being enclosed by fog. I've always liked fog, don't know why. But I thought it worked out well, and it was an interesting exercise, because when you start out, you're saying, what do I do? And then a focus starts coming in, and an idea occurs. And the idea of the road less traveled, because I like poetry, it sort of said, okay, fine, let's enjoy California for the roads less traveled in California. And I thought there was a connection. So, and many people will not interpret this the way I did. They may not see the same storyline that I was trying to portray, but hopefully between the series of pictures, they understand that we really live in a wonderful place.